everybody, and welcome to episode 103 of the NFL edition. I am one of your hosts, Alex Loosemore. The rest of the hosts will be joining me shortly. Whoever this is, thank you for tuning in. Said first. I just saw the private chat there. So you're good. All right, episode 103. As always, brought to you by Zagnif Apparel. Thank you again to Zagnif Apparel for the sponsorship. You can visit ZagnifApparelDesign.com today and use the code NEP15 for a 15% discount on select items. What we're going through on the show tonight, we're continuing our weekly top 10s. This week is all-time running backs, so we'll see. Probably some people are going to have their favorites list again. Some are going to have their best of list. Kind of go back and forth. We'll discuss those. We've got JT's weekly article this week. He wrote about why the Saints won't win the NFC South. We've got a list of coaches on the hot seat. We'll kind of talk about, who we think are going to be the first ones fired, who's going to keep their job, what we think all these guys are going to do with their seasons. And then if we get to it, we'll have the schedule predictions of the Ravens, just like the last few weeks. And then if we keep the amount of people we have now or get somebody else, and we have the time for it, we will do trivia again. And as always, anything else you'd like us to discuss. If you like what we're doing, like, share, subscribe if you're on YouTube, follow if you're seeing this on Twitter, follow the Facebook pages, and let's get into it. Hans Gruber said, "Good evening, gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in." And Sean Spencer, what's up, man? He says, "I'm here too, my guy. What's good, Alex?" Doing pretty good. How about yourself, Sean? All right. I'm gonna start bringing people in. I'll leave you. Don't worry. You know who I'm talking to. But first, I'll bring in one of our new co-hosts. It's been that way for the last couple weeks here, Mr. JT Olson. How are we doing, JT? Oh, you're muted.
My bad. I went to fill up my water bottle, and I muted it for all the background noise. I just forgot to turn it back on.
It's all good. How we doing?
Dude, I have been struggling ever since we started limiting these top 10 running backs. This is crazy. There's so many good running backs to talk about for this list, and trimming it to 10 was hard.
Yeah, you could almost do a top 10 honorable mention on top of the top 10.
You really could.
The list is that good.
I left out 100 touchdown scoring running backs. Some of the best to ever play the game. And they're just, oh, by the way, he's not on my top 10, but he existed.
Oh, I know. I'm interested to see who cracks the list and who's in people's honorable mentions. It's going to be a very interesting one. Okay, Johnny's tagging different groups, bringing them in. All right, next I'm going to bring in one of our other co-hosts. He's here on time for the start of the show this time. I mean, we are almost an hour and a half later than normal. But Mr. Ben Cornett, how's it going, Ben?
Bullshit. I was on there 45 minutes ago. It was in the studio. So guess what? Now I got to go out of the studio and do something else and wait for you, Alex Loosemore. By the way, how you guys doing today?
Doing well. Yes, I'm the reason we're late this time. I was running behind schedule, so
everybody else but me, right? I'm kidding. By the way, cheers. I am having a beer right now, so this should be a very interesting show.
I am jealous. If I had beer here, I'd join you, but I would have to go pick some up.
How you doing?
Good. Enjoying summer vacation.
Oh, that's what you got to do, man. Good.
Yeah. School is done, which means I get to relax.
There you go. Perfect.
Jealous of that too. All right, we're gonna bring in one of our guests here. We'll see if the other one decides to show his face or not, because he did for a split second there. I saw who you are. I'm not saying the name you have on camera there, but we'll bring in this guest instead, Mr. Scott Thaler. How are you doing, Scott?
I'm doing pretty good. I got my list now.
All right. Sean said, "Are you a teacher, JT?"
I am a teacher.
All right. I was like, I was pretty sure you were.
Yeah, I'm not in high school anymore.
Oh no, I didn't think that.
I look a lot younger when I don't shave, but I don't look that young.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So everyone seems to have their list. Once Johnny's ready to go, we will start the top 10 list. For you guys in the chat, if you guys want to post your top 10 running backs lists as we go, you are more than welcome. We'll show your lists if you want to post them in, and we'll discuss your lists as we go. Let's start off with the. Do I do it? No, you
Do it.
son of a bitch. No, he went off camera again.
Get him back on. God. Come on, Alex.
Once he shows his face again, he's being brought in. What did Sean say here? Cat is taught for going on 20 years, and Sean did about 8. I have mad respect for anybody that teaches.
I think, what year is this? It's like 8 for me. Yeah,
okay.
It's a grind for sure.
Oh yeah.
20, bravo. I don't know
Yeah.
if I'll take it.
Yeah, no kidding. How's it going, Johnny?
How's it going? Sean, did you get out of school today? Well, see,
right.
JT finished the season right now. He's in off season, whatever the hell you guys call it, man.
Summer break.
Get the hell away from the kids per day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Honestly, I'll probably be working harder over the summer, just trying to wrangle in 2 kids of my own. So
Right.
I'll be
Fair.
missing school in about a month.
So you don't teach summer?
No, we have an online summer program, so I set it all up to basically function without me.
You said, fuck that shit. I'm not dealing with those guys. No breakfast club shit here.
Nope, I'll be by the pool.
Again, jealous.
Well, if it makes you feel better, it's an inflatable pool.
Still a pool. It is still a pool. All right, so do we want to start with the all-time running backs list, or do we want to start with the head coaches? Where do we want to go?
It's your show, man.
Okay, well,
Our show.
let's start
Your
this
show.
off then.
Flip a
Screw it.
All right. So yeah, obviously here's a list of head
Oh,
coaches.
wait a minute. Did you want to segue into that from the other one?
This one? Sure, here's the salary caps.
I just remembered that backstage we discussed that, and you said something about, oh yeah, that would work right into the other.
Oh no, that was JT saying like at the top it's bad team, like there's a bunch of bad teams up there. So yeah.
There we go. Replace their coaches.
All I can say about this list is that, hey, the Buccaneers aren't last.
If you leave
Everyone, baby.
up, they are last.
The Rams,
There we go.
The
the
Chiefs.
Rams only have the cap space from what Cooper Kupp got changed from his salary to his bonus.
Pretty
That's
much,
all
yeah.
they've got.
Yep.
Oh,
Why not just pay Cooper Kupp this year? The Rams are not going to win anything. Balance those books.
Right.
Yeah. Honestly, instead of just pushing money down the road.
yeah.
This
keep
is the
it for
time to
Caleb
pay.
Williams.
He'll
What's that?
look good in the Rams uniform.
Well, I can see one not bad team up there at the top.
There's a
4
couple
is
good
good.
teams
Number
up there.
6 could be
I
good.
see the Lions. The first 3 are okay. I agree. Bad. Lions, Colts, bad. I don't know what the Colts are thinking about, man. Actually, I don't know what they're planning
The
on.
Colts are going into a full rebuild, essentially.
Yeah.
Bears are in the midst of a full rebuild. Panthers are right into that basically full rebuild. Cardinals are entering a full rebuild. Colts full rebuild.
Cowboys.
Texans are in the middle of a full rebuild.
This is the first time I've seen the Texans with all that salary cap left.
Yeah.
I mean, the Cowboys, not the Texans. Excuse me.
You think most of that money's going to go to Dalvin Cook though when they sign him for the Cowboys?
Yeah. For the Cowboys, yeah, maybe.
Browns, Vikings. Then the Steelers are just about there.
Nathan, thanks for tuning in, man. Said, damn, the Chiefs that broke. Yeah. Yes, they are.
$393,000. They're going to be asking somebody, hey, man, can you help me out with paying this dude?
Well, it's going to be Mahomes.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
absolutely.
not even minimum, is it?
Can we get a loan from you, Mahomes?
Essentially, yeah.
Paying hourly.
Still bottom.
Well, hello, Andrew. Because I won't call you by your name you have on screen.
Why?
Just no.
Yes. Come on,
Why won't anybody call me that?
What is it?
Scott already did.
It's my actual name.
Well, what
Father's
is
Day. It's Father's Day coming up. I am Daddy.
Daddy.
As Kim is like dying over there. I'm picking my nose on live, and I don't care. I have boogers in my nose and cocaine. It's never a good mixture.
Do you
Something wrong
recycle?
with a little booger sugar there, Andrew.
As long as they're not black.
Moving on.
God, where did that come from?
Wow.
Nathan, the Bears spent a ton of money. They just had boatloads of money. They had over 100. They had spent almost $100 million this offseason.
Wow, look at that. The two teams with no cap at the bottom there seem to have 3 championships in the last 5 years. Would you go figure?
Could have another one this year.
Yeah, the
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
The Chiefs, yeah. The Chiefs
Yeah.
are in the conversation, yeah.
Don't you sleep on the Bucks. Don't you do it.
You, buddy. I can't.
You're
get in the
talking to the
playoffs,
guy that
anything
thinks you
can
guys
happen.
are going for Drake May this year.
Yeah,
so
let's for
you're going to have a
Drake
hard
May.
time convincing
Let's
Andrew.
go.
The Falcons
Bucks
spent so
the
fucking
Joe
much money on.
Flacco Ravens.
Look at that comment.
Who has the Falcons spent that
That's
much
funny.
money on?
Let's go with them.
Is that all on Derek Carr?
Saints?
The Falcon. Oh yeah, the Saints got Derek Carr. Well, who the fuck does the Falcons spend that much money on?
Probably their
Jesse
O-line.
Bates.
Yeah,
Lidstrom probably got a payday.
Lindstrom
Lindstrom
got
got a
picked.
payday.
Grady Jarrett.
Not yet.
Grady Jarrett. He's pretty well compensated.
I mean, they only have 5 good players, though. It's fair.
AJ
Wow.
Terrell.
But he's still on a rookie deal, isn't he?
Is he?
He's close. I think he's probably.
I'm gonna
year
say
4 or 5.
if he's on the rookie deal, he's on like the very end of it.
They got
Nathan, if
15
that's the
problems
case,
with
Minnesota's
that team.
bust this season. Minnesota is nowhere near a championship this year.
Yo, you gotta like comment of the night for Sean Spencer, the second last comment, not the one that he just made. Yeah, that one.
That one, yeah.
Comment of the night. It was yeah. No, Sean, you stop. You stop that, Sean. Drake May is coming to the Bucks. He's gonna see a team trade up to the 2nd overall spot. He's gonna
Now,
realize
see, both of you need to cut this shit out because Drake May is going to the NFL. He's just not going to Tampa.
He
How
is
do you
going to
know?
Tampa. He's coming to Tampa. We're taking him. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Don't
he'll
get
go
our
to Tampa
fucking way.
whenever. He'll go to Tampa whenever the 2nd overall picks team visits Tampa for a game. Yes.
I don't give a shit. We're taking him. We're taking him. Whoever gets in our way better watch the fuck out.
It'll be a Trey Lance kind of deal.
what the fuck?
3
No.
first-round picks going back. We're moving up.
Well, okay, okay.
That's what it's gonna take.
I
to
thought
get
you
him,
meant,
because
like-
you guys aren't gonna be that fucking bad.
which is fine. Well, I already told you it's gonna have to be the same type of deal that the Carolina Panthers made with the Chicago Bears. Just add 2 draft picks and probably a better player than DJ Moore.
It might almost have to be the RG3 trade.
Do it.
What was the RG3? What was the full?
Not as bad as the Trey Lance trade.
Mm,
If Caleb Williams is gone, I mean Drake May, I do love and stuff like that. But can the man play his sophomore season? No,
No.
he's already got a Buccaneer stamp on the bottom of his left
NSD
foot.
stand by it. NSD stand by it.
I can't yet.
Exactly. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out.
God, I cannot wait until our August show.
All right.
Oh, what was
Well,
it?
you know, with the Titans, I mean, that Ryan Tannehill contract's just a killer, man. Like,
Yeah.
they're always going to be at the bottom.
Well,
until that-
and Jeffrey Simmons just got massively paid.
And this
Yeah.
is the last year of that deal for Tannehill anyway. Like that they can next year they can get out of without like owing 25 or 26 million or whatever the heck it is.
That's when they go into full rebuild.
I guess that goes right into this one.
Yeah. What is this? Look at this nonsense Sean keeps spewing. 5-5 or 6-4 and barely makes a bowl. He's staying. No, gosh darn it.
But Sean, he's not going to be that bad.
No, he's gonna Will Levis the crap out of this season, and yeah, he'll be 7-3.
Okay, well, no. He's not going to be Will Levis. He's going to be much better than Will Levis. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You'll be way better than Will Levis. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So you're looking at a guy in Drake May that's a top 5 player in college football.
Yeah, and the Buccaneers are finally going to get their fucking quarterback. They
that
draft.
shit
That's going to be
Listen. The other side of it.
I agree you guys are going quarterback. It's just not Williams or May.
What do you? I'm not going.
It's
Paxman
it's
or
May
whatever the hell his name
all day.
Thank
May.
you. And preach it louder, Johnny.
Hot seat. Derek Carr passed ball to his staff. Herself. What?
Now, here's the thing. I kind of agree with the whole Joel Klatt take where, yeah, Drake May and Caleb are really good, but somebody's trading up next year for Marvin Williams Jr. or Marvin Harrison Jr.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, someone trade up for Marvin Harrison Jr. next year.
I agree. Or just whoever's stuck in the 3rd pick might just take him. If it's in Arizona or like Houston, well, not Houston. Because Arizona has their pick.
Nathan, I'd like to hear your take on that one.
5 through 8. So Mike McCarthy down.
Bulls will probably get another year, sadly.
Depends how you guys do. If you guys miss the playoffs, I think he's gone.
I'm split on Bulls, man, because I don't want to lose this fucking defense. I really don't.
I don't either. But nobody likes to go from head coach to DC.
Well, and you got to remember, Johnny, when's the last time we've had a Bucks head coach last longer than 3 years? The Blazers are not patient people, so
it's true.
Just saying.
Especially if we get Drake May, we're going to need a new young.
Well, see, the whole idea of a head coach is supposed to fire the bad offensive coordinators and hire their own staff, and he did his job. I think he did this year by firing Byron Leftwich. Now, if he has a decent season, he might save his job. But I agree he's on the hot seat. But oh God, I don't want to have to rebuild a fucking defense with nobody.
I mean, I'd rebuild a defense with the defensive pieces we have.
Yeah, but you know how new coaches come in. New coaches come in and they strip everything out and put their scheme in and fucking their defensive coordinators and their this and their that, and then we have to go through that whole fucking shit all over again.
Can we get Bruce Arians?
Oh, I would love it.
Can we have Bruce Arians?
Bruce, come back down.
One more time.
Slap somebody else in the helmet. I don't give a fuck, man.
I finally found out what the RG3 trade was again.
Well,
it was 3 firsts and a second.
So basically, Trey Lance
to move up 4 spots.
Oh,
okay.
That many spots. That's brutal.
So
sounds like a Rams deal.
So
sure. Rams hate picks anyway.
I agree.
Well, it was the Rams. They got all those picks.
I agree with Nathan on that. I think TB12 did fuck up a lot of shit last season, but it's a business, man.
Have the Lions paid Hendon Hooker yet?
What?
I still want Hendon Hooker.
We got head coaches on the hot seat, and he's bringing up the Lions.
The Lions' 3rd string quarterback.
By the time he reaches the end of his rookie year, he's going to retire.
He's the 3rd string for now. I think.
You sure about that?
As of now, he is. Yeah.
You sure about that?
He's still not even fully practicing. He can't be the 2nd string yet.
I mean, I'll take Hendon Hooker with one leg over whoever the heck you got as a backup.
Truth.
I mean, I will too, but for now, he's the 3rd string.
When do we start allowing one-legged quarterbacks in the NFL?
I mean, we've had one-footed kickers.
God. I'm just
I don't even think I put that meme in here.
We had a one-handed linebacker.
Thank you. Who in Madden, when he would catch interceptions on my team, oh my god,
one-handed interceptions with the nub.
oh my god, so fun.
We had
so
JPP
good.
for that.
Yeah. Well, no, remember we had the one game as Buck fans where we lost the game by the team kicking a field goal right at the end, and JPP almost got it, and everybody was like, if he just had that one other finger.
Yeah.
If we only had JPP, we wouldn't have to worry about Joe Tryon Shoyanko.
God,
We don't have to worry about him. He'll be fine.
Has he picked up any moves
I
yet?
think it's time to worry.
Tell me about him and Logan Hall after this season.
I'm hoping, I'm praying that he picked up some moves and quits getting pushed upfield by the fucking tackles and tight ends.
Yaya's gonna take Cameron's job.
Here we go.
I was gonna say we're not gonna talk about either Tryon Shoyanka or Logan Hall because it's gonna be Kalijah Cansey and Yaya Diaby.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Elijah Cansey. I think Yaya, well, yeah, he might hit the lineup.
Dude, you imagine if Yaya gets another like 22 pounds onto that kid? Oh, we're talking like a supreme.
Now, how quickly
there.
are you putting on this 22 pounds?
Give him a year and a half. I'd let him develop.
Okay. I was like, how quick are we expecting
right
this
now
to come on?
Right
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to bring this up a little bit in the interim, but we can talk about it right now. Ray Lewis's son, 28 years old. Ray Lewis III passed away today. No other information on it. No other information there. So rest in peace, brother.
It's too bad, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's always too bad when somebody goes too young like that.
Yeah.
Is he referring to Jake Fromm? What the hell here?
I don't know what he's.
Sean, are you losing it, man?
He's having a Sam Howell moment right now.
Andrew. Oh,
I'm just happy someone caught my reference. That's all.
Jesus.
I'm just so happy that someone caught my reference. Thank you. And I'm put it in the private chat. Aha.
Okay, well, speaking of that, let's go to top 10 running backs of all time.
Wait. Oh, I thought you were gonna lay up into like a Ray Rice joke or something like that. I'm like, bro, that's even worse.
Well, I was leaving it open for interpretation to him or OJ, so take your pick.
Okay, so hold on. This one's top 10 running backs of all time?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh shit, we've never done that list. I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, I think me and you.
Sean, that's cheating, dude. Man, you're supposed to get in here and recite your list, dude.
Give me. Why are we put? Can we just automatically take OJ off the list? Like, come on.
No, absolutely not. I love
it's
watching
up to
OJ
you
play,
who
man.
you want.
Why?
Can I
tell you
put?
right now, I don't have OJ on my list.
Can I put Aaron Hernandez as one of my top 5 freaking tight ends?
We're
of all
doing
time?
tight ends soon. You might be able to do that.
2 weeks.
All
What
right.
do you want,
2
Andrew?
weeks.
Yeah.
There's a
As a
personal
football
preference.
player, Aaron Hernandez was a beast, man.
Yeah, he was a stone cold killer.
Damn.
I was trying to say, what was that? What was the?
Was that a shot at a gator? excuse
Too
me.
bad he didn't hang around too much longer after that.
Okay. That's,
Beer talking, so. Beer talking.
That's the beard.
Beer
and
happens.
whoever the Facebook user is
Yeah.
here says murderers, can someone bring up Ray Lewis again?
If only you could see the private chat.
Nathan
Oh, wow.
Snell said, "Where's Jamal Lewis, Stephen Davis, Fred
Okay,
Taylor?"
since everybody's going to rag on Ray Senior, I don't know. I don't want to talk about
Don't, Johnny, don't do it.
But,
put it in the private chat, Johnny.
Ray the
Actually,
third
for
was
Nathan here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it with the screen here. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, give me a second. I have assigned Jamal Lewis Ravens helmet right here.
Nice.
So there you go, Nathan.
How much?
I got that.
How much?
I don't know. My dad got it.
I'm
My
not.
dad got it years ago.
Ricky.
I said how much?
Good to see you, Rick.
Mommy,
What's up?
You try to make an offer. All right.
I should make you enough.
Have we started this list yet?
No.
Yeah,
No,
we're
I
at
just said
number
let's
6.
talk to running backs and then
At number 6, Johnny. Right now.
Dementia's a bitch. All right, let's go on. Does anyone have honorable mentions that they want to throw in?
I didn't know I was going to have to write honorable mentions down.
I said,
I
does
do.
anyone have one they want to throw in? You don't have to.
I could probably throw about 4 or 5 in.
Okay, well, Ben, let's get yours.
Yeah, that's great. My honorable mention is one Terrell Davis. Now, he's in the Hall of Fame, but he just didn't play as many years. And I would put Jerome Bettis in that same category as well. Because, like you said, this is a hard list. But those are my 2 honorable mentions: Jerome Bettis and Terrell Davis.
All right.
Why Bettis? Never mind. That's just.
I didn't put Jerome Bettis in mine, and he started out as a Ram.
Elite nickname though, the Bus.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Bless you.
Andrew, you're throwing Pittman in as your honorable mention.
Pittman.
Did you need to ask?
And why am I drawing a blank on him? The other great Buccaneer running back there.
Done.
The other one, sorry.
Work done.
Doug Martin.
All set.
Graham.
No, my God. His son was going to come on NSD, Alex.
Cadillac Williams.
Wilder.
Wilder.
James Wilder.
Arguably, and shouldn't even be arguably, the greatest running back in Buccaneers history. And that's because Mike Allstat was a fullback. Thank you very much. We own the greatest fullback of all time.
Excuse me, Jim fucking Brown.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Mike fucking Allstat, thank you very much.
You shut your whore
Another
mouth.
fullback.
You want to go?
You
want to go?
Jim Brown
wanna
versus
do
Mike
this?
Allstott?
It's
I
on.
will
Hold on.
go.
You say Jim
All right,
Brown's
to be
a fullback?
technical, the reason Allstott isn't
Jim-
in the Hall of Fame is because they have him listed as
No.
a fucking
Yeah.
running back.
You get him off of all your lists right now. Jim Brown, if on your list, you get him off right now.
If you
I
want to do
don't
that.
think there's a list without Jim Brown on it.
No, it should be anybody who is running the ball, I think, at that point. And if they're not throwing the ball.
Yeah. I was leaving it open to running backs, fullbacks, however you wanted to play it.
Percy Harvin. Sorry.
All right.
Yep, he is.
What,
That's
Cadillac
true.
Williams?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he took over
When I
the
saw that
final
comment,
few
all I saw was the running back coach. And I thought he was stealing my guy. I got an honorable mention. Ernest Biner. Yes,
Ooh,
I know
good
the
pick.
fumbles,
Yeah.
but he was a great.
I wouldn't say that's I wouldn't say that's an honorable mention, just a mention though, right?
No, that's an honorable mention. Biner was a great running back, dude.
Those fumbles though.
All right,
He
I
was a
got my
great
honorable.
running backs coach for the Buccaneers at one time too, until Lovie Smith
Yeah,
came.
not bad. Actually, he was pretty good. You're right about that. I'll give you that.
All right. Anyone else got an honorable mention they want to throw in?
Sean says Marion Motley.
Edgerrin James.
Oh, that's a good
That's
one.
good.
That's a.
That is.
I don't even know how he missed top 10 list. Actually, that's a good one.
Too
How
many
about
good running
Refrigerator
backs.
Perry?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Well, if we're doing anyone that fucking carried the ball, then yeah.
All right, Tristan Wirfs, and Vita Vey. Vita Vey. There you go.
There you go.
Well,
I've got to mention the best Madden character of all time, Sean
That's a good one.
Alexander.
Oh, buddy, he's my 10.
Oh, Sean
Trusted
Alexander.
for
is
He's
I
my
back.
always
10.
loved Sean Alexander.
He's
man.
my
I always
10.
did.
Thurman Thomas.
Ooh.
I'm going to put Marshawn Lynch in my honorable mention as well.
Another great.
Damn it! You
nickname.
just stole mine.
Fuck.
So I'll throw
You're
in
welcome.
another one.
So
Bo
what we're
Jackson.
doing is we're sitting here reminding each other of the ones we forgot to put up.
Yeah, I'll throw Bo Jackson then, since Marshawn Lynch was.
Oh, you can have Bo Jackson.
I forgot about Bo.
Bo knows.
And with Bo, I'll also throw in another Raiders running back, Marcus Allen.
Oh,
fell
how do you
just
leave him off
outside
your
my
top
top 10.
He's off my
How'd you
top
leave him
10.
off your top 10?
There's just too
Oh,
many good
both of you.
ones.
Fine.
Charles Sims the
How'd you say Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen in the same breath, man? They hated each other.
Ooh, Frank Gore. Corey Brown says Frank Gore.
The
That's a
ageless.
good honorable mention.
He's
right
in.
there.
He's
For
in my top 10.
real. Is he?
Yep.
Oh, and Priest Holmes. Priest Holmes was the damn Chiefs I was talking about earlier.
Ooh.
And
Not
Ravens.
too, Charles.
Hey Johnny,
Yeah.
for your entertainment show this weekend, you should do Who's the Greatest Fictional Dad for Father's Day.
You know what? That's a damn good idea.
Yes.
There's
Okay.
some good choices. Oh man, now you got me thinking of top 10 list for that.
I got like honestly right off the bat, I'm like Red Foreman because I fucking love him.
Oh, so good.
Absolutely.
Al
Yes.
Bundy.
But Al
Al
Bundy
Bundy.
is right up there too.
Al Bundy out.
Sorry.
Carl Winslow. I mean, come on.
It
now.
just kind of.
Did you just say Kellen Winslow?
Whoa!
No.
Wow!
Carl Winslow.
Wow!
Wow.
Carl Winslow. you Jerk.
Wow!
Family Matters. Okay. Good show.
Oh,
Danny
God.
Tanner as well. Man, my Friday nights were great when I was a kid. Okay. So there.
I was always an Uncle Phil kind of guy.
Yes.
Someone
Yeah,
said
but he's
Bill
not a
Cosby.
father. Well, he was, but I mean,
He's got 3 kids, thank you.
I know, but he was more Uncle Phil than Father Phil. Yeah.
Carl.
We're gonna have a good Father's Day in the barbecue. Everybody drink my stuff and don't pass out in the back now.
All right. Let's get this back on track. So Andrew, you said Sean Alexander was your number 10.
Yes.
Also, I just saw that comment. Holy fucking shit.
Which one? Bruce
Fictional
Jenner.
dad Bruce Jenner.
no, okay.
That's
Let's
fictional
take it
mother
back.
and father.
Let's take it back to when I was in high school, and I'm starting to like put my feet into this whole football thing, and he may have only lasted like a blip in the history books of the NFL, but the man was not only a cover of Madden. When he was running the ball, he looked like a fucking linebacker and hit like a linebacker. And
Yeah.
he was fast. And who else did they really have on that team? Like they had good players. It's like you go and talk about the Carolina Panthers or the Atlanta Falcons or any of those kind of mid-level teams. They have good players. All of a sudden you have Sean Alexander on that team. You are a great team. All the way up into the Super Bowl. He got his team single-handedly up into the Super Bowl with Matt Hasselbeck. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I know that there's so many other running backs out there, and they can all have their stats and stuff like that. The guy was almost an MVP. He was that close to winning the freaking MVP as a running back.
I would put him and Dorsett 1A and 1B.
He was amazing. And also, like, for a bit there when I was young, he was a very big influence on me being, like, a fan, I guess you would say, of the Seahawks a little bit. I'm like, this team's kind of close to Canada, and I love Seattle. Oh, I should probably cheer for this team, but I stuck with my Bucks. But if I was going to cheer for any other team at that point, it would have been the Seahawks because of Sean Alexander.
Yeah, I liked his nickname, too, Alexander the Great. That was badass.
Yes, thank you. I'm trying to remember the commentator that there was one game where someone said that, like, he just steamboated somebody, backed up, did that you know what I'm talking about too, like the thing he did when he backed up, like his legs went high and the ball stayed here, and he just looked like he's catching his balance and then right back down the hall.
Yeah, he's catching another gear.
My God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Alexander the Great, number 10.
All right. Ben, let's come to you next. What do you got here?
For number 10?
Yeah.
I got Emmitt Smith, number 10.
All right. Sorry, I'm just writing down on the back side there. So Emmitt Smith is Ben's number 10.
Figures from a Florida State guy.
No, actually, he went to Florida.
I'm messing with you, dude.
All right, JT, let's go to you next.
I was really split between this and one other one, but I got Marshall Faulk at number 10.
Ooh, okay.
Just more than what he did as a running back, what he did as a pass catcher. I feel like it changed the modern game today.
I like it.
I got Falk a little bit higher than you.
I got Falk in the exact same place as JT here. And it was just one of those where I made the list, got the first 9, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't have him on here.
Right.
And to me, it was him and another kind of surprising one, actually, LaShawn McCoy, who was arguably the top running back of the 2010s.
Right.
I just remember that snow game for McCoy, and that was awesome.
Against my Lions, yeah.
Oh, was that against the Lions?
Yeah, because Calvin Johnson came up after one tackle with a face mask full of snow, too.
I love the Lions because we had some good games against the Lions, man, back in the day.
All right, Scott, what do you got?
I've got the Beast at number 10, Marshawn.
All right.
He's doing well. He's been on a survival show, and now he's on Stars and Mars.
All right.
I can't decide if I want to watch that.
Johnny, who's your number 10?
Riggo, John Riggins.
Good pick.
Rigor mortis.
All right. Ben, we'll come back. Or actually, Andrew, we'll start with you, and we'll go counterclockwise here as I see it on the screen. Number 9, what do you got?
I was going to say perfect because I'm going to get out of here too because pretty lady wants to hang out. But,
Well, do you just want to roll through your top 10 list quick then?
okay, sure. As long as you're cool with that. 9, I got Sayers, and I'm going to say this for all the Bears fans.
I like that.
Damn it.
Number 9 is Sayers, and the reason is because he was the reason why their defense is so, like, the 86 Bears are the greatest defense of all time. Yeah, because when this guy was running the ball, it was pretty easy for your defense to just go.
That was
up.
Walter Payton at that point. That was Walter Payton.
Oh shit! It's okay. So that's why Walter Payton's up for it. Sorry, never mind. Gale Sayers was the, what did they call him? The smoothness or whatever the heck it was.
Kansas Comet.
Yes.
Yep.
He was just. It was infamous.
Walter Payton again was sweetness.
Thank you. That's okay. So I'm thinking. I get
Andrew.
getting them mixed up.
Andrew,
What?
you said you had to get out of here. Spent the last 2 minutes talking about one person.
No, 2 people.
Okay.
Peyton and Gale Sayers.
No, number 8 through 2 is Todd Gurley because no, Dickerson is number 8 just because he's one of those guys who just packed the stats, and he was one of the guys that I just loved watching when I was.
I can't believe I left Dickerson off my list. Son of a bitch.
AP because besides the whole switch situation that happened, he probably would have gotten more yards. And let's not forget that the guy came off of an ACL injury before the ACL injuries were supposed to be, healed the way that they are now, and ran for 8 yards less than the single season record. And I was hoping, and they were giving him the ball all game. So, number 7.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Tomlinson, LT, basically. If the guy won a title, I think people would have probably put him in the top 5. And I think had they, and I say they, because if him and Phillip Rivers would have won a title together, it probably would have solidified Phillip Rivers as a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably literally the one thing missing on both of their resumes to make people actually remember how fucking dominant that he was on the field. Not just him, but how dominant he made Phillip Rivers too. So Tomlinson is number 6. Emmitt Smith, number 5. I mean, how many Cowboy championships does this guy have? And the guy basically had the most rushing yards, I believe it was, of all time. Or no, it was in a single season. That's what it is.
He did take the rushing title from all time.
He did.
Yeah,
okay, and he did.
Dickerson has the all time, like the season one.
That's
Emmett has all time.
Thank you. I made this list up quick, I would have found all these stats while I was doing this and stuff like that. But you're very distracted when the pretty lady's over there doing her pretty lady thing. So number 4 is Marshall Falk. It's Marshall Falk, guys. Come on. Like, it's Marshall Falk. Number 3, Walter Payton. The sweetness. The number 1 through 3 is basically Wayne, Mario, and Orr. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take your pick. Gordy in there too. People can argue, but yeah, Walter Payton's number 3. Jim Brown's number 2. I love Jim Brown. Guy's amazing. Was the GOAT running back before. Number 1 came into the league. Barry fucking Sanders. May I remind everybody in here who is a Buccaneer fan who Barry Sanders is. Go look at his highlight film. It's all us.
And the Cowboys.
It's all
Funny
us and
enough.
the Cowboys. Okay? Let alone, check out this stat. The guy's got the most rushing yards of all time. He also has the most yards pushed back behind the line of scrimmage, and yet still holds these records. Why? Alex, I'm sorry. Because the Lions were a shit organization who did not know how to put talent around a Hall of Famer. They knew what the fuck they had. They knew what the fuck they had. And yet they refused to do anything. They're like, he can do it himself. Did they? No. And I'm sorry, Alex. Let alone, there was at one point, the guy said, because of the way money was situated, put me at wide receiver a little bit. And that way he could be turned into a running back, wide receiver, hybrid flex. And he could earn more money and actually go against the NFLPA. But they decided, the organization, no. And you know what happened that year? He ran for 2,000 fucking yards.
Yep.
And in the same year, led the league in yards behind the line of scrimmage pushed back.
Can you imagine if Barry Sanders loved football? I mean, because he never loved football. It was never loved. He did it because of his dad. But can you imagine if he ever loved football? How awesome that son of a bitch would have been.
Could you imagine if the organization at that time traded him to someone that actually could have gotten that out of him? And I hate to throw a couple of these names. There could have been a time where he could have played with Elway, though he never needed to, because the running backs he had there, which I'm drawing a blank on, that was Thomas.
We had Terrell Davis.
Davis, thank you. He could have gone and played with Brett Favre. He could have gone and been traded to the Buccaneers from 97 to 99.
Because they needed a quarterback.
Because they
Still
needed something.
Tony fucking Mandarich instead of Barry Sanders that year.
And I'm just like, they could have been traded to the Giants. Hell, he could have been traded to the Bills. But there's so many different opportunities that the guy could have had to change history and to change his own outcome and his own love of football. But the organization decided not to. So, by the way, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you for having me on for the very short amount of time that I was here.
Thanks for hopping on.
Thank you. If I'm doing the whole promotion, I'm on tomorrow. Alex isn't because he hates me. No, I'm just kidding. It's Father's Day. It's Father's Day weekend. He's heading up to go hang out with Daddy. Where is it? Daddy. Right there. Daddy. Not, well, I mean, his daddy. He's not going to hang out with me because I'm dead. Anyways, NSD. Tomorrow we're going to do some mock drafts. We're going to talk about the NFL football season coming up. And yeah, we got rain out here. So God bless Canada. Thank you.
Man, we got nothing but rain today.
Dude,
Jesus.
Honestly, thank you, Trudeau, for the rain and everything like that. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck Trudeau.
I was going to say, okay.
And this is where Angie leaves. So much love, guys. Thank you all. I'll be listening on the sideline here and stuff like that. And talk to you guys later.
Thank you, Canada, for raining. Tired of your smoke.
For the next 6 days. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
We're going to drown, dude. Bye, guys.
Later, bud.
Bye.
All right. Scott, we'll go to you next. Who's your number 9?
LT.
All right. I'm waiting for your Justin Herbert moment.
I'm trying to look up if LT ever played for the Rams.
Nope. Chargers and Jets.
I was joking.
It's keeping it LA.
I'm
Ben
getting my
number-
Rams running back. Don't worry about it.
Oh, they'll
Yeah,
be
they're
the
1,
top
2,
of
and
this list.
3. Ben, who's
No.
your number 9?
Al Bundy, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Okay. Adrian Peterson.
Ooh, okay.
Damn.
I would have switched it up, but I didn't want to. Kept him at 9.
All right.
Switch. Yeah.
JT.
9, I put OJ Simpson.
All right.
Former Bronco, by the way.
Okay, we'll let you get away with that, just like OJ did.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Johnny, who do you got for number 9?
Adrian Peterson.
Ooh.
I think a lot of people forget how really dominant he was, man.
Mm. Yep.
Second best running back I've seen in my life.
Who's the first?
Oh, he's coming.
You'll get to that.
See, I'm young enough. He might be the best I've seen in my lifetime. Number 9, though, I went with Frank Gore.
That's not a bad pick, dude.
Yeah.
I like Gore.
I couldn't put him any higher, but I thought he deserved to be on the
You
list.
can't find a tougher warrior in football than Gore, man. I mean, he just kept coming and coming and coming and coming.
Is that
A
the
lot
boy
of
that
people-
played for San Francisco?
Yeah, a lot of people complain about his rankings on the top running backs list because he played forever. Well, that's part of it, dude. How many running backs can play that long?
And he was solid for the majority of his career.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll move on to number 8. Scott, what do you got?
Terrell Davis.
All right. Ben, what do you got?
He is probably one of my favorite running backs of all time to watch. And that would be LaDainian Tomlinson, LT, number 8.
From the car.
All right.
From the car. Oh, he's outside. He ain't in the car.
Yeah. Next on Walking
Sean?
Home with Tom Spencer.
Oh shit, am I in here? Oh wow. What up,
Next
people?
episode of Walking Home
Hold on, let me get back out and come back in.
with Spencer.
He's not in his car, I think, because
Ooh.
Cat needed the car tonight.
So
Sean makes the
Who's that?
worst cameo appearances,
JT?
by the way.
Yeah, JT, what do you got for number 8?
Number 8, Emmitt Smith.
I'm watching
All right.
Sean walk down the sidewalk.
Yeah, me too.
He makes the worst cameo appearances I've ever seen.
I love. He just timed it wrong. I wanted him to open with this, man.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny, what do you got for running back number 8?
All stott.
All right.
I'm a Buck fan, so I need to say no more.
Number 8, I'm
I'm not
gonna.
a Buck fan. Just go look at his highlight reel, man.
Don't let you.
Ah.
Well, okay, highlights, but come on. Like, did they show the highlights where he was getting tackled a lot for losses? Yeah.
How often was that? It wasn't every game. I don't know
Happened a
what you're
little
looking
bit. Yeah. He did lose some yards on plays. I mean,
But it took
He never
4
hired
guys
him.
to bring him down.
Yeah, and that was also a period when we had one of the worst offensive lines ever until just at the end of the beginning of the end of his career.
if he was great, he can do it against the bad offensive line. That's all. Good running back, but not top 10. It's my pick.
I also didn't have him in my top 10, but
Well, I have him there as my fullback running back, and show me a fullback that can match him. Not very many.
John Riggins, Larry
Jim
Zonka,
Brown.
Jim Brown.
I said not many.
Yeah. All right, my number 8, the first current player, King Henry. I think he deserves to be up in this area of the list.
It's too early.
Oh,
You
shut
look
up,
at the
your
impact
opinion.
he's had on that offense, though. The
Yeah.
multiple damn near 2,000-yard seasons or 2,000-plus yard seasons. I think he warrants being. I wouldn't put him any higher than 8, But that 8 to like 15 range is where I
extra
would
game
put
in the regular season though too.
Yeah, fair. But for some of those 2,000-yard seasons, it was still the 16 games.
Plus the
Most of
playoffs.
them. There was only actually
Well,
when
that's
we
not
went to
including playoffs,
when we
that's
went to
just regular
17, he
season.
didn't get 2,000 yards. Remember?
Well, he got hurt and missed like 5-6 games.
Right. So his 2,000-yard seasons all came in the 16-game period.
Well, he played preseason games too, so
You got to think he barely played his first 2 years. He was the backup his first couple of years behind, what was it, DeMarco Murray in Tennessee?
Yeah. For his first year and a half-ish. Well,
Sean,
I'd say
you're
first
ready,
half of
put
the
yourself
year,
in,
then it was kind of like the 1A, 1B. Right, as you say, hop in whenever he leaves.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Number 7. Scott, what do you got?
I've got Eric Dickerson at 7.
All right. Ben, what do you got?
I got Marshall Faulk at number 7.
Oh, for Christ's sake. You got to stop doing that, Ben. Copying my paper.
Good digestion.
I know how you got through school.
JT, what do you got?
I've got
That's
Derrick
shot.
Henry at 7 for propping up an absolutely putrid Titans offense for half a decade.
Fair. All right, Johnny. I'm assuming
7?
you got, yeah,
Falk.
yeah. Since you said that. And me and Scott agree here. At number 7, I have Eric Dickerson.
See, I forgot all about Eric Dickerson. I don't know why. Probably because of the Rams effect.
Maybe he's got the single greatest season of all time. So
I know. Just taking a shot at Scott.
All right. Speaking of Scott, what do you got for number 6?
The most under. I'm trying to figure the right term. Todd Gurley. If he would have been on a better team, he would have
If he had better knees.
I believe. With the Rams.
That's the thing. The better knees.
Well, then he went to Atlanta afterwards, or was it the Texans?
No, Atlanta. You're right. Atlanta. He cost Atlanta a game against the Lions. I remember that. He couldn't remember not to go in the end zone when you're up with less than 2 minutes left.
Right.
But you got to admit, in that era, Georgia was putting out the best running backs in the NFL.
Oh, yeah, no question.
What era? That was 5 years ago?
You're looking at closer to 10 to 15 years ago now, right?
I was doing Bucks Report shows when Todd Gurley was in them. Hell, I was doing Bucks Report shows when.
Yeah, but we're talking when he was at Georgia. Gurley was drafted in 2015, so
Right.
8 years ago.
Okay.
So if
Yeah,
you're looking at
Bucks
the time
Report
he was in college,
No, I thought we were just talking NFL. That's why I said that era. It's not.
no.
It's not.
Yeah, no, he was just saying Georgia was putting out the best running backs at that time, and that's. I mean, there's definitely an argument for that. You had him. You had Nick Chubb. Sony Michel as a college running back was great. Noshawn Moreno as well.
DeAndre Swift.
Wasn't
DeAndre
Saquon
Swift.
Barkley from Georgia?
Saquon was Penn State.
Oh, he's Penn State.
Yeah.
Henry was Alabama.
Henry was Alabama. And see, the only one that can really go against Georgia in that time frame there is Alabama. With Henry, you got Ingram, you've got what?
Alabama running backs are the complete opposite of what their quarterbacks are in the NFL.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so Todd Gurley at number 6 for Scott. Ben, what do you got?
I know some people might take a stab at this at number 6, what I'm about to say, but
Don't say stabbing and then say O.J. Simpson, okay?
He made Hertz Rent-A-Car famous. He also made
I knew it.
The LA Highways famous back in the mid-90s. Ladies and gentlemen, at number 6, one Othello James Simpson.
If you're talking about him as a football player, he deserves to be up this high. Absolutely. The impact he had.
Forget about the off-field thingamajiggies. Like he, at a time, was one of the best running backs in his era. So
Oh,
that's why he's
absolutely.
number 6 on my list. So the Bills and 49ers.
Alex, Ben cannot sit behind me in school no more. Okay.
You got OJ as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll just
Did
write
they
yours
have school
down.
when you were a kid, Johnny, or was it just
Okay.
a gathering around the desert?
I
or something
did.
like that?
Okay. I'm going to age myself here. I did go to a elementary school where first grade through 8th grade was all in one school. It was a little barn house like thing.
Oh, I was gonna say
Oh, so
my
you were
school was
Amish?
kindergarten to grade 12, but
So you were Amish back then? Huh?
Shut the fuck up, man.
all right.
That's the
GT,
question.
GT, what do you got for your 6th running back?
Number 6, I've got Eric Dickerson.
All
See,
right.
I should have put Eric Dickerson in there and then changed it, and Ben would have had Eric Dickerson. I would have had OJ.
Coulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah. All right. My number 6 was Emmitt Smith. If you're talking stats, he's in the conversation.
In the conversation, he still is top in yardage. So,
I think touchdowns too by a wide margin.
huh?
I think he's number 1 in touchdowns by a wide margin.
Yeah.
I did not know the touchdowns one. I knew the yardage one. He was still number 1, but yeah.
Let me double check. I think he's got like 160.
Oh damn.
Yeah, he put up some
Yeah,
touchdowns.
164. Closest is 145.
Okay. Scott, what do you got for number 5?
Steven Jackson. If he was on a good team, he would have won himself several Super Bowls.
I'm not going to bitch too much. I like Steven Jackson, but
Number 5.
Here's a fun fact for you. Steven Jackson went to El Dorado High School out here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
this guy isn't even getting mentioned in the top 10, man. And look at that.
Just so many.
See, yeah. Priest Holmes, yeah.
I didn't even have him as an honorable mention. And I did mention that Chiefs running back, and that's who I was actually talking about.
See, we thought you were saying Jamal Charles.
And yeah, I know.
Well, we were also talking about Lynch and those guys at that point, so it was that same time frame. But yeah, both those guys, yeah. All right, Ben, you're number 5.
My number 5 is Eric Dickerson.
All right.
I got to put him in the top 5, man. He was just
Thank
for the
God.
Rams all those years, the Colts, and just
Yeah.
one of a kind, man. One of a kind. And a very good TV analyst, too, like when he did the Monday Night Football stuff.
Those fucking goggles, man.
Yeah. Him and Kareem, who had the better goggles? Him or Kareem in LA?
Ooh.
That was a good question. You'd have to go one.
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Didn't he have eyeglasses underneath those goggles?
I think they were
Oh,
prescription goggles.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. All right, JT, what's your number 5?
5, I've got Adrian Peterson.
All right. Johnny, what do you got?
I got Derrick Henry. I just love to watch that guy run.
All right. My number 5 is LaDainian Tomlinson. He's the second best running back I've got to watch in real time.
I don't have Adrian.
My next one's
LaDainian
coming up
Tomlinson.
very quick.
I don't have Tomlinson on my list simply because I can't stand the listening to him talk anymore. Just, man, you were so great when we were playing, but shut up.
Oh, well, you don't have NFL Network anymore, so you can't make that excuse.
Yeah, I can. It still reverberates in my head, dude.
Oh.
Oh, did anybody see what's his name on? Oh shit, our running back, our Lenny, on Good Morning Football this morning.
No, I don't have NFL Network either.
I don't either. I have Twitter.
Yeah, so do I. At Benny Boy 70. Following.
Nice plug.
Then you could have seen him.
Maybe.
All right.
He's guest hosting.
Scott, what do you got for number 4?
I'm out of work.
AP Adrian Peterson.
Wow. I'm impressed, Scott. At 4, but still, there's somebody not a Ram.
All right. Ben, what do you got for number 4?
Marcus Allen.
Oh, good pick.
And we were just talking about him and Bo Jackson, too.
Yeah. All right, JT, what do you got?
4, I got Jim Brown.
All right.
Come on, somebody, Alex, you got to rip him. If anybody else would have said Jim Brown that low, you'd be all over him. Come on.
I mean, there's bigger issues in these top 10 lists than Jim Brown. Okay,
I'll admit my own bias.
There are so many bigger issues than Jim Brown at 4.
The thing is I put my next guy.
Privileges or what?
Well, I never saw Jim Brown play, obviously. I mean, the guy of him is just the greatest running back I've ever seen. So, yeah, I know Jim Brown historically is going to go down as widely regarded as a better running back than my number 3 guy who I put over him. But the other guy is just the best I've ever seen play the game. So I had to put him over him.
NFL Films made a movie about Jim Brown. You should watch it, man.
I know. It's different. You know, a different era, different feeling.
Right, well,
it's a bias. It is.
The era bias.
Johnny, since you were talking shit about his number 4, what do you got at number 4?
Emmitt Smith.
All right, that's reasonable.
Considering I'm knocking him down from where he stands in the official rankings.
Yeah. See, I had him at 6, JT at 8, Ben at 9, and Scott so far doesn't have him with 3 spots to go. All right. Speaking of Scott, what do you got for number 3?
Marshall Faulk. Greatest mind in football. He could play running back, wide receiver, any receiving position. And a lot of the times, he didn't even get help getting through the line and getting to the end zone. He did it all on his own. I mean, the guys on the sidelines would always go, he did that all on his own. Plus, he knew every position on the football field, and he should be a coach by now, I would think.
What was that team called?
Greatest show on turf.
Oh, and Marshall Faulk did it all by himself?
No.
Not to mention with that offensive line, he had Orlando Pace, one of the best left tackles of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was back there protecting Kurt Warner.
Who was lighting the field up with Torrey Holt and them.
Isaac Bruce,
Ricky Pro.
Yeah.
Who beat you guys in the NFC Championship game?
I like Marshall Faulk, but to say he did it by himself, come on, man.
No, I'm saying he got into the end zone all by himself. A lot of the time.
You want to see a tape on somebody doing something all by themselves, then you put on some Barry Sanders tape.
I mean, if you want to go by yardage, Justin Watson.
No, that's not yardage.
He was a backup running back, and I saw him get over 100 yards in one quarter against the San Francisco 49ers.
I put him in. Who took him out?
I think he took himself out because he was walking away from the screen.
By the way.
I didn't say anything about any of that stuff, Scott. You're deflecting. I said to put somebody up there and say they did it all by themselves, then watch some tape on Barry Sanders.
Read my lips. I said on plays he would get in the end zone without anybody's help.
So the rest of the team just walked off the field.
They didn't block for him a lot of times, and he still cut and juked his way into the end zone. I mean, that's a true talent. Depth perception, speed.
All I know is if he's saying this, Barry better be ahead of him. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Right.
All right. Ben, what do you got for number 3?
He's for the Miami Sharks, Willie Beeman. No, I'm just kidding. I got Walter Payton, number 3.
Ooh, okay. JT, what do you got for number 3?
Number 3, LaDainian Tomlinson.
LT that high?
Oh, I can't imagine watching a better running back. Just the way he worked in space, his speed, his power. He's the best running back I've ever seen. And, guys like Brown and they were before my time. Even Barry Sanders, I never was old enough to appreciate. He was
Wow.
But LT's the greatest running back I've ever seen.
What am I working with here, man?
See, to me, LT's a close second behind Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
In my opinion, for the best running backs I've seen. But LT was something else, man. He's unreal. I had him at 5, so I'm not much different than you.
Really good pass catcher.
LT was, I give you that. He was a very smart guy. Like I said, the only reason I left him off my list is because I'm so tired of listening to him talk. It erases my memory of his field work. You know what I mean?
All right.
That's how I feel about Steve Smith.
All right, Johnny, who do you have at number 3?
Mr. Barry Sanders.
At 3?
Yeah, because the 2 people I got ahead of him, I just have to have him ahead of him.
No, I see your list, and I get those 2.
See, I haven't seen the list, so. Okay, yeah. I can see that. All right, I agreed with Ben here. I had Walter Payton at 3. Realistically, I agree with what Andrew said. These top 3, I have the same top 3 as him in the same order. And you could really put them 1, 2, 3, and there's not really an argument to be made.
Well, I'll go ahead and
who should be higher and who should be lower.
I got Payton 2 and Brown 1.
All right. I'll just write yours. And then all right. Scott, we'll go to you for number 2.
Famous Free James Brown. Oh, it's not that one. It's the other one. Jim Brown, number 2.
All right. Ben.
This may be the first time me and Scott ever agreed on something. I got Jim Brown at number 2 as well. And also he was the original gangster, if you've ever seen that movie. Pretty good. Back in the
good music too. Do.
All right, JT, what do you got for number 2?
2, I've got Walter Payton. Sweetness.
The guy could run, man. He ran like a gazelle.
Man, yeah.
And leap over the line like nobody's business.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. I had Jim Brown number 2. Scott, what do you got for number 1?
I have shortness for number 1. Mr. Barry Sanders.
Shortness.
So you had no Walter Payton on your list.
Wow.
Must be a St. Louis.
Todd Gurley and Steven Jackson.
Well, Scott is diabetic, so he can't handle sweetness.
What was that, Scott?
Emmitt Smith. I couldn't stand the
Cowboys.
No,
you didn't have Walter Payton.
Walter Payton was a good story, and a lot of these picks are emotional picks, and I actually only been following football since 1974. In 75, I chose the Rams as my team, so I'm not a newcomer to the Rams. But basically, we all have our own.
Okay, but you still got to watch Walter Payton, and you didn't put him top 10. All right, Ben, what do you got for number 1?
Well, first off, I'm just going to say, man, Sean bringing it back to the late 90s with the baggy football jersey on. Oh, my God.
Right.
Fabulous.
And one of yours.
Nice. Okay, but I digress. The number 1 is obviously, we know who, Barry Sanders. It's not even close.
All right. My bias agrees with you, but JT, what do you got for number 1?
Barry Sanders.
figured.
I love
All right.
Barry Sanders. I can't knock you for this top. He as long as he's in the top 3, I don't care.
Like I said, I think as long as Barry, Jim Brown, and Walter Payton, I don't think you can go wrong with any of those guys. All right. Sean, you played running back. You want to give us your top 10 running backs?
Okay, so 10 down to 1. I have AP at 10 because of everything you guys have already said, but just the fact, the longevity of running back. We talk about Frank Gore, but AP is another one that has been able to restart in a lot of different teams, and you see it coming. We saw the resurgence. Monday night, AP, we think he's old, and all of a sudden he's running 90 yards down the field on the Eagles. You know what I mean? So this guy could have played
games for us too.
Yeah.
And that was in 2018.
Right. So absolutely love him. He's a legend. Next up, 9, Marcus Allen. I pushed him down a little bit because I do still have a little because of the 74-yard touchdown run he did in Super Bowl 18. I was 1. I didn't like it. And oddly enough, so the funny thing is, on that play, if you look at that play, it's like a sweep to the left, and then he reverses field. There's a player on the field, number 76, 70, or 74. His name is Liebenstein, who chases him over there and then, like, messes up on the assignment and gets juked out, and then, you know, Marcus Allen runs to glory. Liebenstein was my football coach all through high school. So he would tell the story, like, I had Marcus Allen. He's like, I had him, and then all of a sudden, he went the other way. So, yeah, definitely Marcus Allen, I mean, is amazing. And I think what gets lost in him is, you know, him and Bo Jackson, it might have been a little testy, but when Marcus Allen was told to, hey, I need you to be a blocking back. When they told him that you might need a block for Bo Jackson, he did it. He did it each and every time, and he was a solid blocker. He was also one of the first running backs that I think was really utilized, him and Roger Craig, really utilizing the pass game, and I think is really underappreciated. For that, Tony Dorsett, this guy is, I mean, from college on through to the pros. I hate Dallas, yes, but I can understand greatness. This guy won a national championship in Pittsburgh, and then the next year won the Super Bowl. I mean, he was a dominant force. Tom Landry was always like, he was one of those that you go right up the, right up the gut. You go right up the left. You run where the play designs. And Tony Dorsett, on like one of the first plays in training camp, runs over to where the play is. It's stopped up. He reverses the field and takes it all the way down the field.
Who was Dorsett's quarterback at Pitt?
One Marino.
Did he play with Marino?
Yeah, I'll look this up.
Because Dorsett got out in 77. Marino.
Oh, so he would have been before Marino, yeah.
Yeah. Because in 78 is when the Cowboys won the Super Bowl. I think it was against the Broncos. Super Bowl 12.
It was. I'm trying to remember when the end of. Okay.
But before,
it was
all past that.
Early 80s when Marino came in, right?
Right. And I'll always love.
82, yeah.
I'm always be connected to Tony Dorsett because in 1983, my guy, y'all were talking about this last night, Johnny, Darryl Green chased him down his rookie year when everybody in the league thought this man, if he gets in the open, he's gone. Darryl Green.
I invited Anthony to the show tonight, man.
Yeah, it's all love. I'll get on there. I tried to hop on there, but they had to get off. My next one up, football, specifically football. O.J. Simpson has to have his due. The first 2,000-yard runner in a 14-game season. This guy literally had a lot on his back, but his ability to be able to see the whole field. You know what I mean? Those long strides, as soon as he got through the hole, he would sit there and be able to catch the angle on one of the defenders and just take off, man. He was truly electrifying on the field. And, it had a long career. Now, everything else.
I had an OJ jersey right up until the verdict, and I was like,
I was a huge naked. Well, when I was coming up, Naked Gun 33 and a half third and all that was coming out, and he was in that. So I was like, oh, I love this. This is great.
He
I
had
love
the Avis
OJ.
commercials. He had the First and 10, the Bulls are back show on HBO.
He was the guy, man. He was the guy. But we grow up. So before in front of him, I have Eric Dickerson. Still, like Alex said, still holds the rushing the season
Single game.
Yeah, single season rushing record with 2,105 yards, I believe. I mean, look, if you ever seen, he went to SMU. If you guys ever seen, was it Pony Express or Pony Excess or 30 for 30? Absolute great story. Him and Craig James. That's another one. That's my honorable mention as favorite because he was a truly great running back for those Patriots, man. Helped them to that Super Bowl. But Eric Dickerson, man, the things he was able to do with the Rams, and look, they didn't have a quarterback for a lot of those years. It was literally handed off to Eric left, hand right, and Eric was getting it. He had a solid line, but they weren't, they had a nice defense, but
you never saw anybody his build do that before either.
Right. And he stood straight up, which is the number one thing you're taught not to do. You're taught to lower your shoulders, and he would just, So, and he was just true greatness. Before that, at number 5, I got Gale Sayers. He was before my time.
Love it.
I'm purely going on what my dad says. My dad just absolutely, I mean, he would always reference the game against San Francisco. Well, no, but I mean, as far as the game, he would reference the game against San Francisco in the mud where he had 6 touchdowns. He had the kick return touchdowns, the rushing touchdowns, the receiving touchdowns. I mean, Gale Sayers, if not for that injury and we didn't have the medicine at that time to be able to take care of that, who knows what he could have done. So that's the only reason he's this far down. Him at 4, I know he's a Cowboy. It's all good. I got to show respect to this man. And I think he broke the record, and he wasn't a Cowboy when he broke it. Wasn't he in Seattle when he broke the record?
Cardinals.
The career.
The Cardinals?
I thought he was still a Cowboy.
There you go. I thought he left Dallas before he broke it.
I could be definitely left. But
no, he broke it in a Dallas game. I think he was still with Dallas.
Was it against Dallas?
No, he was still a Cowboy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I definitely have to put him up there. He has whooped us a number of times, but honestly, in my opinion, I've never seen the kind of toughness I saw when he played Philly with like the dislocated shoulder, and he stayed in the game and was running, and you could see every time he got hit, he would just went and just hold it and just dominated against that Philly, that defense at that time. Oof,
you knew coming out of college he was going to be tough as hell. He was the only weapon that Galen Hall had with the fucking Gators, man. I mean, he was.
Well, I didn't know him before that.
That team had nobody but Emmitt Smith, man.
But before 1990, he was before 91, and he was just a rookie card I had. I was like, oh man, Emmitt Smith. I hope he does well. I kept that one, so we're good with that. Number 3 through 1, you guys have already said it, Alex. I think I agree with you. Jim Brown is the greatest, in my opinion, for what he did. The thing about Jim Brown is that he transcended the sport world. He was also in movies, but he carried a lot on his shoulders. He dealt with a lot of stuff, and the gravity of that situation, how he carried himself, it makes him the true greatness. Like if I need somebody on this list and I say I need this right now, no matter what, I need you to go. This is my guy. And just like in the Dirty Dozen, if I need to go into a bunker with somebody, Jim Brown's gonna be nice and bulk and classy doing the thing. So I'm with that. Number 2, Walter Payton, Sweetness. I love that guy. Out of Chicago, shout out to Nick, man. I mean, held the record before, but he was just a true testament of just will and determination. And if this was a favorites list, it would be my guy Barry Sanders. Number 3, that is who I started watching. I started coming into football in like 89, 90. And when Barry came into the league and just watching the things that he was able to do, and it was just so great. There's some kind of greatness, like certain things like Jerry Rice and all that. Like, I can do that. I can catch that. When you looked at Barry, you're like, I can't do that. It's like Michael. Like, I can't will this to happen. Barry was just spectacular. And I'm so glad I was able to watch.
The difference between Barry and Jim Brown for me was that Jim Brown did carry teams to the championships and title wins.
True.
So,
well, hey, look, listen. Hey, people forget. This is what I wanted to say yesterday. Look, those early '90s Lions were good. They came within a game of the Super Bowl in '91.
Yep.
But
and that's the last
they got
time
slammed shut in DC,
game.
baby.
Yep. That's the
Let's
last
go,
time
baby.
they won a playoff game against the Cowboys in the divisional round in '91.
It's a great time. It was a great time. Ah. So that's the last time we won the Super Bowl. So hey. But yeah, that's my top 10, man. There you go.
Good top
10. Yeah, that's a great top 10. Christopher Cole said, do any of y'all have LT in your top 10? So Scott had him at 9.
He's my
it's easier to say who didn't have him. That was me.
And Sean.
I had him in my top 15. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Andrew had him at 6. Ben had him at 8. Johnny, you didn't have him. JT had him at 3. I had him at 5. I guess I'll run through everyone's list quickly. So I had Marshall Faulk number 10, Frank Gore number 9, King Henry number 8, Eric Dickerson number 7, Emmitt Smith number 6, LT 5, Adrian Peterson 4, Walter Payton 3, Jim Brown 2, and Barry Sanders 1. JT had Marshall Faulk 10, OJ 9, Emmitt Smith 8, King Henry 7, Eric Dickerson 6, Adrian Peterson 5, Jim Brown 4, LT 3, Walter Payton 2, and Barry Sanders 1. Johnny's list, John Riggins at number 10, Adrian Peterson number 9, Mike Allstott number 8, Marshall Faulk 7, OJ 6, Henry 5, Emmitt Smith 4, Barry 3, Sweetness 2, and Jim Brown 1. Ben had Emmitt Smith number 10, AP 9, LT 8, Marshall Faulk 7, OJ 6, Eric Dickerson 5, Marcus Allen 4, Sweetness at 3, Jim Brown at 2, and Barry Sanders at 1. Andrew had Sean Alexander at 10, Gail Sayers at 9, Eric Dickerson at 8, Adrian Peterson 7, LaDainian Tomlinson 6, Emmitt Smith 5th, Marshall Faulk 4th, Walter Payton 3, Jim Brown 2, Barry Sanders 1. Scott had Marshawn Lynch 10, LaDainian Tomlinson 9, Terrell Davis 8, Eric Dickerson 7, Todd Gurley 6, Steven Jackson 5, Adrian Peterson 4, Marshall Faulk 3, Jim Brown 2, and Barry Sanders 1. And Sean had Adrian Peterson number 10, Marcus Allen number 9, Tony Dorsett number 8, OJ Simpson number 7, Eric Dickerson 6, Gail Sayers 5, Emmitt Smith 4, Barry Sanders 3, Walter Payton 2, and Jim Brown number 1. I like those lists. And I like that there's a wide variety of running backs.
Yes.
All right. What do we got here?
Sean needs
all right.
59 Washington Redskins jersey. Bam Fletcher.
Oh, Sean, you're muted.
I was wondering why. Yeah.
All right, Johnny, you're taking off?
Yeah, man.
All right. You want to promote the entertainment show or anything like that?
No, man.
All right.
Later, guys.
All right, later.
Later.
All right, so I'll leave it up to the rest of the group here. Do you guys want to do the schedule prediction, or do you guys want to do the trivia, or I think that's all we really got left.
Let's do the trivia.
All right.
I got to bug out.
You got to head out, Scott?
Yeah. I'm old. Got to lay down, reload.
All right.
There you go.
Oh, thank you for hopping on, Scott.
Yeah, I hope you have enough people to continue with the show.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Nice to meet with you guys. See you next time, maybe.
All right, Scott.
All right.
I feel like we're in the 90s and we're trying to watch an adult movie and we can't.
I was going to say, yeah.
Did you get it? I'm tuned in, guys.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh. Who is... I think I know who this is. That just hopped in the back room here. Sure, why the hell not? Hello.
Hi there.
Figured as much.
Is that poops?
Who's
Are you-
who tonight?
You bored, Ronnie?
I'm bored as shit, dude.
Are you hopping back on for some trivia?
I just saw. Yeah, I'll jump on for trivia. You guys.
Yeah, buddy. That's why I'm here.
Right.
That's why I'm here. I'm supposed to be quiet right now. And I'm out here getting excited.
All right.
As soon as I jumped off, it went down to so you couldn't have a good trivia game. So I was like, "Fuck."
All right. So pick teams the same way I did it last week. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. The two closest will be on the same team. The two furthest away.
Okay, as long as it's me and Sean.
All right. Okay, Sean's got 17. Johnny, what do you got?
What is it? 1 in 100?
Yeah.
That's too many numbers, man. 89.
All right, Ben.
18.
JT.
I'll go solid 50.
All right, the number was 12, so it's Sean and Ben against Johnny and JT.
Damn.
Yeah, I gotta say that this whole
I'm
picking
not
team
I'm
thing
not
is
damning
flawed.
you, but putting Ben and Sean together is like that's definitely cheating, man. You can't do that.
Well, I mean, you just pick they're close together, and no matter where they fall close in regards
And
to
you
Alex,
came
number, you're
on,
going to be on the same
back
team.
on after you hopped back off. So you can't have it both ways, John.
Shut up, man.
Do you want me to pick a different number?
No, go ahead. I was talking. Dude, I'm picking, all right.
Oh no, I was going more about JT and Ben.
Oh, I don't care, but this is not a good way to pick teams. It's like
JT's like, oh god, I'm stuck with fucking Johnny.
Well, you just pick the number of whoever you want to be on the team. Like if you pick 40, I'll pick 41. We're on a team, no matter what Alex's number is.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I wasn't thinking
That's
like
true.
that. Your
That's
screw
true.
mind is fucking with me.
Yeah, there we
Like
go.
it doesn't matter whose team I'll be on because I'm the weak link regardless. But
No,
I'm
I
just
am
saying.
this one.
I need a draw.
I'm gonna say Johnny had Baltimore and Detroit and forgot Haloti Nada, so you got some
Yeah,
competition for
yeah.
that, you think that.
Alex has to remind me of my name sometimes, though.
Yeah. All right. So we'll start up at the top there. As always, if you want, for example, the Atlanta-Washington spot, you have to give me a player that has played for both teams. We'll give
any of these.
we'll give Johnny and JT the start.
Oh, thanks a lot.
And as always, your 3 minutes starts now.
You got anything, JT?
Nothing.
And just a reminder, it could be
We're starting
All
with the
time.
top left, right?
yeah. So Atlanta, Denver, Indianapolis, with Washington, Houston, and Cincinnati.
Did he ever play there? Try Indian since I don't know. Oh shit! Try Indian Cincy. You got anything for that one, JT? JT?
All I can think of is TJ, who's your mama, and I don't think he played for the Colts.
I was thinking Ocho Cinco.
Did he play for the Colts? I know he played for the Patriots.
I know. Yeah, I do. That's what stuck me. I remembered the Patriots, and I'd already said Indian Cincy.
Oh, I've got one for Indy Houston.
What do you got?
Oh, wait, no, I might be wrong. Shoot. Dang. Panic. I'm thinking Houston.
Why couldn't Denver have been at the
Indy?
top?
Houston, Indy. There's one all-time great Houston Texan.
That's what I'm thinking. I was just questioning if he played for Indy. Okay, I'm gonna go with it.
Go for it.
It's Andre Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
All right, I remember Tennessee. I just couldn't remember.
So you saved our ass there, JT.
All right, Sean and Ben, your 3 minutes starts now. I know Sean's got one right off the bat.
Yeah. Try to play strategic here, though.
Yeah.
Denver and Houston. I'm going to take a shot in the dark because I definitely know one. So I'm going to take a shot in the dark, unless you have one.
Might as well. You're walking in the dark all the time.
Again, I don't know. That's close. Johnny, that's close, brother. I don't know. That's close, man. You mind if I just go ahead? I'll take a wild card right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Houston and Denver. Brock Osweiler.
That is
He
correct.
played Houston.
I would have never even remembered
Bow.
this friggin' name, man.
Bow.
That's where he
Long
went
neck.
right after
Yeah,
Denver.
it is.
That's where he got the money, yeah.
Yep. All right, back to JT and Johnny. Your 3 minutes starts now.
Christ, I've had 6 minutes and still can't get it.
Oh. No, not him. Nope, never mind. Wrong player. Shoot.
There's got to be someone from Washington.
So I'll give a hint for this one.
I don't want that one. Can you give me one that's in line with the ones we need?
That's all I'm
need
looking
Indy,
at.
and I need Cincy, and I need Washington.
I'll see if I can think of one. I just had a player immediately come to mind for Washington Denver. That's why I was going to give a hint for that one.
I froze. Colts. Who played for the
It
Colts
just makes
and
me need to
Washington?
pay attention to trades more.
It's got to be a more recent one. I always go like way back to like the 2000s. There's got to be like a modern one that I'm definitely.
Indian Cincy. All right, there's got to be a defensive player that went from Indy to Cincy or Cincy to Indy. Strangely enough, though, I can't think of him.
Did Edgerrin James play his whole career in Indy?
No.
I think he left.
He did leave.
Where did he go after? Where did he go?
Where did he go now?
Was it Cincinnati?
By the way, there is a
Probably.
defensive
I'm thinking
player
of Edgerrin James in my head.
for this one.
Oh,
no,
man.
sorry, this one. The Indy
Probably.
Cincy.
If I say
There is
one, I'll be cheating because I saw that, Nathan Snell's answer.
What?
No, he didn't play in Indy, though.
Sucks beat.
Corey didn't play in Indy. Cooley didn't play. He didn't play.
I wasn't talking about it, Dylan.
Dallas Clark doesn't work either.
Oh.
So
Because he played in Dallas.
you haven't said he didn't play.
Brain work.
30 seconds.
Oh crap. Oh.
I'll give you the hint for this one. It's a running back.
It ain't Phillips, is it? No.
I'm gonna miss it.
Time is up.
All right. I'm going for it, Mr.
Go for
Spencer.
the
Yeah,
steal.
Ben and Sean, your 3 minutes starts now.
Go for the steal.
Denver,
buddy.
Washington, Clinton Portis.
Oh,
Right.
that's an easy one. I should have known that one.
What
Got too
is
focused
shit?
on Indy.
For the steal.
I didn't know Clinton Portis ever played for Denver, so
Yeah. He was a champ.
That
champ
Shanahan
trade.
offense.
Oh, yeah, the Champ Bailey trade. That's right.
That could have been the other pick. Champ Bailey.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. All right, back to JT and Johnny. Your 3 minutes.
already? Shit, I've
now.
been trying to figure out all of them anyway.
Denver, Cincinnati. What do I know about Denver? What do I know about Cincinnati?
These are not my teams to be quizzed on about anything. I couldn't even tell you who the current head coaches are. Except, well, Cincy. Atlanta because he's on the hot seat. Denver because I hate him.
So the hint I'll give for this one is I'll give a specific position. It's nose tackle.
Oh, I thought you were going to say quarterback.
Nope. The one I'm thinking of is a nose tackle.
Shit.
Nose tackle.
Oh shit! There's also a current one too.
Well, it's not
That's-
fucking Haloti Nada this time, at least.
No, the current one is also a running back.
Who plays in Denver?
All right. Tell us his name so we can get it.
I'll tell you, you have a minute 45 left.
Oh, fuck.
I can't even think of who plays in Denver right now. I know Williams. Who's their running backs?
I don't know jack shit about Denver right now, except I can't stand their coach.
Okay, well the nose tackle isn't current. I'll give you that,
That's better like the nose tackle.
and that's the last hint you'll get.
Did he play in the Orange
Okay.
Crush days?
I just said that's the last hint you'll get.
Denver.
I'm just saying that's the last time I kept track of them.
1 minute remaining.
We're so screwed.
That much? I wished I had the buzzer. I'd just hit it now.
I just throw a name out.
I can't even think of a name. I'm getting brain blocked.
I feel like there's a
my name right now.
receiver.
There might be a receiver.
Just almost blurted out. My goodness.
Not quite.
Just to fucking end this misery. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Dude, you got to patent this bullshit and make a game show out of it.
10 seconds.
I'm just gonna say Chad Johnson.
I believe that's an incorrect answer.
I believe you're right.
Well,
It's
I
a
was just
panic.
going to blurt out.
I know he had a couple of random teams at the end of his career.
I think anytime we get to a Cincinnati question, we'll just say Chad Johnson.
Yeah, that is incorrect. Ben and Sean, your 3 minutes starts now.
All right. Hey, Ben, I'm going to give us just a safety blanket because I don't know the Cincinnati-Denver one yet. So I'm going to say Washington, Atlanta.
Oh, whoa,
Oh, you do? Oh, then kill it. Go for it.
Oh, okay. Because I know more current stuff nowadays than I do way in the past as far as free agency. Samaje Perine, wasn't he a Bengals
P.
running
Ryan,
back?
yeah.
P-Ryan.
Samaje P.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Oh, I forgot he was in
call.
Denver.
The nose tackle
Yeah.
was Damata Pecco.
Never heard of him.
Okay.
Wouldn't get that.
So what did you have, Sean? What was you gonna be?
Oh, he was going here, weren't you?
Right. What was yours
Yeah,
gonna be?
I'm
Sean?
going Washington, Atlanta.
Was that one Jason Campbell?
Taylor Heineke.
Oh,
Taylor
yeah.
No, I was
Heineke.
going to say Taylor Heineke. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot
Oh,
Atlanta had him, man. Damn.
Yeah, let's chalk that up to a bad board.
All right.
Bad teams.
I'm going to chalk that up with bad brain cells.
JT and Johnny, you guys can start on this lower board. So we have the Rams, Panthers, and Patriots on the side. And up top, we have the Seahawks, Bears, and Steelers. Your 3 minutes starts now.
I think I know one.
Christ, you know what? Scott would have got one of these.
Scott probably would have got a couple, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing probably these three and nothing else.
Right.
I think I have one.
You want to throw out a guess?
I feel confident about it. Johnny, let me bounce it off you before I guess it. Musa Muhammad. He played in Carolina and Chicago, right?
Oh.
I think so. He's been around, man.
I think he did.
I think he got it right. That sounds familiar.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't listen to Ben. Don't listen to Ben.
No, I'm doubting it.
Oh. I'm gonna turn off my comments.
Are you sending that in as your guess?
Yeah, I just saw one in the comment section, but I can't pick it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Moose.
Do we eliminate every name from the comment section, or would you just?
I would just turn the comments off.
Turn the comments
Yeah,
off.
I switched back to private chat.
Everybody, turn your comment section off.
Yeah.
So yeah, DJ Moore would have been a correct answer.
Yeah,
Muhsin Muhammad's your final answer?
Yeah, I feel like it's right, but Ben's making me doubt it.
That is a correct answer. He went
You
Panthers,
never doubt
Bears,
me.
and back to the Panthers.
See, you never doubt me. Okay,
I knew he moved around a lot.
I thought you were trying to get in my head.
All right, Sean and Ben, your 3 minutes starts now.
Oh, I got one
Pittsburgh.
for Rams and Seahawks. Oh, go ahead. You know what? I'm being selfish, Sean.
What do you have? Were you? No,
Rams
where do
and
you? No, go ahead. Where do you have it?
Rams,
Bobby
go.
Wagner. Bobby Wagner.
Yes, sir. Correct answer.
Fuck you, Ben.
JT
Ew, no
and
way.
Johnny, your 3 minutes starts now.
Ben took the only one I fucking knew all this whole game, man.
Stop it.
I'll give 2 hints. They're for the same spot.
Oh man, what's left? Seattle went somewhere.
Current wide receiver and retired edge rusher.
Yeah, your hints suck. Oh,
I couldn't name you two Patriots wide receivers.
Well, the wide receiver, you're probably going to forget he's a Patriot right now.
I'm just trying
Probably.
to focus on the Seahawks because I know a lot of fucking. There was a large exodus there. They've all went a lot of different places. Problem is, Richard Sherman never played with any of them two.
There is a Legion of Boom DB that fits that slot.
Oh yeah, but is he retired, right?
All the Legion of Boom are retired, yeah.
So we're talking about retire. Okay.
What's that name?
I can't think of the name, man. I know
Was
who it
the
is.
other guy Bowers?
The one I was thinking of went to the Ravens.
Because I can only ever remember the 3 Legion of Boom, and then there's that other guy.
That other guy.
Yeah, I think it was Bowers, but I feel like that's wrong. I think it was something to that effect, though.
I don't know. Every time you say Bowers, I think of one of the Bucks' biggest mistakes.
Bowers. Let me think about the tight end from Georgia.
Georgia, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. So we know Sean's got it.
Not that
Minute
one.
10
You
remaining.
got one.
10 seconds remaining?
1 minute, 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
He said 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Oh, it's on the. There's one for Carolina and Pitt. It's right on the top of my tongue, man.
Carolina Pitt. Do you know what position?
Yes.
Can you picture it?
No way you got that.
Shut up, man. Now it's stuck in my head. Oh, come on.
30 seconds.
Oh man, come on. I give up.
Current wide receiver, retired edge rusher, retired Legion of Boom player.
That helps me in no way whatsoever. It's the fucking brain lock about names in my head, man. I cannot think of names.
Bowers.
And in
I can
all
see
three
this
players,
guy.
you're not going to think of them as Patriots.
I can see this guy in my mind.
Time's up.
The Pitt and the Carolina guy.
All right, Sean and Ben, your 3 minutes starts now.
Sean?
For the steal, yeah, the Rams in Pittsburgh, Jerome Bettis, the bus.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I can't bitch too much because I would have never thought that one.
Yeah, I forgot he played for LA.
All right.
Thought he retired after the Super Bowl.
I live in Pittsburgh. He doesn't play for anybody else.
He started his career for the Rams.
Yeah, he got picked from the Rams.
No, we were saying that to JT. We were saying that to JT, not to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I only ever picture him as Pittsburgh.
Yeah. All right. JT and Johnny, your 3 minutes starts now.
I guess we gotta go Chicago and New England. No, Chicago and Los Angeles.
Yeah, Chicago and Rams.
A current
Scott
wide receiver
Dollar,
that
where
doesn't
are
play
you?
for either team.
Wait, what'd you say?
A current NFL wide receiver that does not play for either team currently.
The current wide receiver who doesn't play for anybody.
Oh, he plays for somebody, just not either Chicago or the Rams.
Allen Robinson.
Yep.
Thank you.
Good call. You know what?
All right.
Ben, do you want to try to go for the steal? I have one for Pittsburgh, Carolina, if you want to do that. And just hope that they don't win Chicago, New England. Or do you want to block?
I've got a hint for a Chicago New England player.
I do too. I hope I'm right on this.
There's a lot of
3 minutes starts now. I've got a former tight end.
You want to give me this one, Sean?
Yeah,
it's risky, but we have to do it because we got to block them. It's
tricky. Imagine they have to block us
or we can get one next to them and hope they miss that one like they have been, and then
there's a good chance that'll happen.
Thanks a lot, Sean.
You know what?
That's some morale.
Probably be the one they actually
sir.
I gotta play the odds, Johnny. I gotta play the odds.
God.
It's good strategy.
Yeah, go ahead,
man.
Sean's going.
New
I
England,
got an old guy who can't remember names and a school teacher who just is still got math in his head.
Right. I know he's trying to turn his brain off. So I'm like, yeah.
Johnny's trying to talk over us, so the time would lapse, and it's not going to happen. So,
you still have 2 minutes.
Okay, New England, Chicago, Nelson Aguilar.
I just got to check Aguilar quick.
Did he play with Chicago?
I think he's there now, right?
Oh no.
Nelson Aguilar is not in Chicago currently and has not played for the Chicago Bears. That is an incorrect guess.
Wow.
JT and Johnny, your 3 minutes starts now. So the hint I gave was a retired tight end for New England and Chicago.
You should name this trivia show 3 Minutes of Hell.
Chicago, New England.
We can win this and make Sean eat dirt.
I'll eat ice cream sandwiches instead.
All right.
Go.
Look how calm he is.
Also,
eating ice cream. I got
also just another player I thought of, a defensive player that has played for the Bucs within the last 5 years. Played for Chicago and New England.
5 years ago. It takes us back to the beginning.
Well, within the last 5 years. It could have been last year. It could have been 5 years ago.
What's that guy's name? Gaines?
Oh, I think the Rams draft.
Oh man, I got. Oh,
Wasn't Logan Hall?
No, it probably wasn't secondary.
Sean,
They
did
drafted
you come up with the guy?
I came up with two,
Crap.
Oh.
but not for that one though. I came up with the Pittsburgh line.
The big guy that was a bust for us. What was his name? Shit. Oh,
It's a long list there, Johnny.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, what
What is-
time frame are you talking?
sakes. I got nothing. I went blank again.
1 minute remaining.
Are you thinking of that defensive tackle who got a concussion?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Am I thinking of that?
Yeah, because I think he played for Chicago.
I don't know if he got a concussion or not, but he was horrible. The tree fucker.
That was Swaggy Baker. We got him from Washington, I thought.
Oh, was it Washington?
Yeah.
30 seconds remaining.
How would you like to be remembered as tree fucker?
Yeah.
Sean, did we get the tree fucker from you?
Yeah, we did. Chris Baker.
10 seconds remaining.
Chris Baker, that's his name. Yeah. Oh shit.
I'll say Brian Hoyer. I'll throw up a prayer.
Brian Hoyer.
Because I know he's in New England, and I know he's old, so he could have played a bunch of places.
He could have.
That's true.
Brian Hoyer
What a Hail Mary without legs.
is a correct answer.
Wow!
Eat that shit, Sean Spencer. Enjoy that ice cream. Woo, 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 woo. All right,
He
take
spent 7 years as a Patriot, 1 year as a Bear. 2016.
Yeah, kudos to you.
So the two players I was thinking of here, James Harrison and Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yep, that's where I was going to.
Oh, Juju.
And then you got Kevin Green right up in Pittsburgh, Carolina.
Yeah, Kevin Green there. The two players I was thinking of for Chicago and New England, the retired tight end is Martellus
Would you
Bennett.
take that to me if I said Debo? Because that's the only way I remember James Harrison.
Martellus.
Yeah, I would have given you that.
Okay.
Yeah, Martellus Bennett, and the defensive player was Akeem Hicks.
Oh.
Back in the last 5 years. Last year, obviously, being
That makes
that
sense.
Yeah, he
year.
was in New England.
And New England, Seattle, Brandon Browner.
Browner. That's what it was. I was close. Browner.
Yep.
It don't matter. Wasn't that a beautiful Hail Mary?
It was.
It was.
That
Oh,
was great.
that was a fingertip
great.
catch, man.
I
Right there in the
also-
end zone.
I paused it to search Brian Hoyer with
For the
3 seconds
championship,
left, so
man.
that literally was a Hail Mary. All right, so we'll go up to the top here.
Oh,
So we have the Chargers, the Raiders, and the Bills. Then we have Dallas, Tennessee, and Detroit.
Hey,
Sean and Ben, since
take my place, Alex, and I'll do the asking and you do the answering. Since Detroit's up there, let everybody else see how it feels.
I was gonna say, you want to trade places?
Nope.
Ben and Sean would protest. No, you're not wiping me out like that.
wait a minute.
Yeah, you don't enjoy that one and then while you can.
We can't handle that.
Next week, I'm asking the question. You guys get to battle it out.
All right. All right. Sean and Ben, since you guys lost, you guys get to start. Your 3 minutes starts now.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint for this one. It's a current defensive back.
Great hint.
Who's going in? Oh, it's you guys.
Yeah, it's them.
Buffalo, Detroit.
I do a coach.
If they played for one of these teams.
Oh, if they played. Oh, okay, no.
Yeah.
They coached both of the teams. They didn't play for them.
Have you ever noticed that when we play this game, nobody ever starts it out right for like tic-tac-toe? Nobody goes with the middle square.
I got one for the middle square.
Yeah, I know this tonight, but that was like the first time.
We hit that one last Osweiler.
Yeah.
What's that one? You got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh no, not me.
No, he was talking about you guys got the middle to start this one.
Yeah, let me start off the middle.
Oh, gotcha.
You guys have 1:45 remaining.
Oh, I know one. Raiders and Tennessee, because Tennessee is technically Houston Oilers, right? Or is it just from the Tennessee team?
Yeah, that's a good question.
No, we're counting
Houston, or is Tennessee Houston?
Tennessee is Houston. Houston is only the Texans.
The snake.
Oh my God! Up is
was
down.
Traded from
straight. What the fuck?
The snake was traded from the Raiders to the Oilers. Or the snake, Kenny Stabler.
Kenny Stabler. Holy shit!
Yes,
I remember
sir.
the name.
Boom. Had to secure the middle.
Nice.
Me and my big
all
mouth.
right.
That was the only square I had.
JT and Johnny, your 3 minutes.
Me and my big mouth.
Now, I'll progress the hint. This defensive back that's currently in the league is a cornerback.
Wow. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't name a single Buffalo cornerback in the league.
Who said he's on Buffalo?
Because that's where you put your finger at, dude.
Well, but that means he could also be on Dallas. It means he might not be on either team.
Let me reiterate that I don't know a single Buffalo player except Josh Allen and Diggs. Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas.
I should know more Lions than I do.
I should know more Lions. Hell, I talk to Alex all the fucking time, man.
I'm from Detroit area. I grew up with the Lions.
Yeah.
Retired edge
Michigan
rusher.
boy.
Yeah, retired edge rusher. You won't think of him for either team, but he did play for both.
We know it ain't Barry Sanders. He didn't go nowhere else.
Detroit and Buffalo, that is a tough one. Did this guy play for Buffalo by any chance?
The Raiders. Oh, shit. I know Ben's going to get us with this one, man. They got the Raiders on every fucking thing there.
I doubt it.
I don't. You are way up on current players, and this is the era that gets all the trades have happened. So,
oh, I got one, Ben.
1 minute remaining.
can we start this game off with another Hail Mary, or are we going to wait till the end?
I've got a couple for like Detroit, LA,
45 seconds. Yeah, the guy I'm thinking of played for the Chargers, right?
I'm staring at Dallas and the Chargers, and I can't get a damn thing in mind. And there's got to be somebody there.
Dallas and the Chargers.
I know
15 seconds.
I can't remember anybody that went from Dallas to Chargers, dude, or vice versa.
Joey Harrington, Vegas, and Lions. I have no idea what happened to Joey Harrington after he left Detroit.
With 3 seconds left, again, you throw in Joey Harrington. Let's see if he played for the Lions and the Raiders. Obviously, he played for the Lions.
He definitely didn't.
I have no idea what happened to him after that.
You
He
watched
did
a lot
not
of Joey
play-
Harrington, didn't you?
He did not play for the Raiders.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Incorrect. Yes. Played for 3 other teams. I don't think any of them are on this board. They are not. All right. Sean and Ben, your 3 minutes starts now.
You have one, Sean?
Yeah. Buffalo, Dallas, Cole Beasley.
That's
Is a correct answer.
That could have been.
By the way, the defensive back,
Buffalo and
Stephon Gilmore.
That's right.
Buffalo and the Bucks too.
All right.
I don't
JT
count
and Johnny.
Beasley as well. He didn't play long enough.
He counts for this, so he was on the roster.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't count it anyway.
Unfortunately, I hated Cole Beasley. I never liked the guy.
All right. Johnny JT, your 3 minutes starts now.
Well, now it's Chargers Detroit, JT.
And
That's your team.
I'll progress the hint for this one. The retired edge rusher, most known as a Colt.
Oh, did he play for the Chargers? Was that Detroit Chargers, you said?
Yep.
The spin moved guy. Oh,
Yeah.
What was his name?
I talk about it all the time. I'm just spacing that name. That's the greatest spin move in NFL history.
Yes.
And he played for a ton of teams.
Oh, for fuck's
He
sake.
did play
Come
for a ton of
on,
teams.
man.
There's Mathis and who are you?
Robert
Yep.
Mathis and was
Dwight
it
Freeney.
Mathis?
Dwight Freeney.
Dwight Freeney, yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah, let's go with it.
No.
Well, what is it? Yes or
Wait a
no?
minute, no, don't
Shot
answer
it, no.
just yet. We haven't got down to the 3 second thing.
Oh my goodness.
I need it to be a
Okay,
prayer
so
for the
you-
prayer
Yeah,
to
go
be-
ahead. Go ahead. Take the answer.
So Dwight Freeney played his last year in Detroit and left the Colts
Nice.
for the Chargers. That is a correct answer.
Nice.
All right,
So
Sean
glad you're
and
here because I
Ben,
would have said Robert Mathis.
your
Freeney's name.
I remember Freeney in his Lions day.
2017 spent half the season because he was also a Seahawk that year. All right, yeah, Sean and Ben, your 3 minutes starts now.
Now they're just going to wait till the last 3 seconds to answer and just throw it out there.
Did this guy play for the Cowboys?
Well, we got plenty of the fuck is
Those
that?
fire alarms going off. You're burning down.
I lost my
So
phone.
I've got one for this.
Oh, I got one for Dallas and the Chargers.
Go for it, man.
You're gonna have to look this one up, Alex. I think this is in the 90s. Anthony Miller. I don't know if he went to Dallas. He was a wide receiver.
I know Anthony Miller lives down the street here. I don't think he played for either team.
Anthony Miller in the 90s?
Yeah, he was a wide receiver. I don't know if that might not be his name. He was a wide
So
receiver
that's-
for the Chargers. Yeah, it might not
I
be
was
his
gonna
name.
say, the only
I missed on
Anthony
that
Miller I get is a current wide receiver.
one. No, yes, I missed it.
God, I can't get any of these two.
Wait, no. There is one. Never mind.
Oh,
I said to search up Anthony Miller 90s. Lawrence Anthony Miller. You said for the Chargers Cowboys slot?
yeah.
That is a correct answer.
Let's go.
Nice.
Well, storms are happening here right now. It's going to be. If you lose me, don't
I'll be
blame
honest,
me.
I've got a pee, so y'all are going to lose me in like a minute.
What's that?
You can
I
take
gotta
a break,
pee.
man. Just black out your screen and take a break. Or do like Ben does and just leave everything running.
All right, I'm counting on you to get this one in the next.
Don't put no pressure on
Well,
me.
it is your guys' turn. So, Johnny,
I hope you don't have a
3
3-minute piss.
your 3 minutes starts now. So you want to try and block Dallas?
Dude,
And the
I just
Raiders.
want to come up with a name. Oh, for fuck's sakes! It don't matter which one.
Oh, did this guy play for the Cowboys?
Nobody ever played for Detroit that played for the Raiders. Get that off of there.
Well, you really want Dallas and the Raiders, but holy shit, this works. All right. These two hints will kind of coincide together. I don't think it'll just give you the player on a silver platter.
Why?
A linebacker. Well, okay, 3 hints rolled into one. A linebacker in the 2010s, considered one of the biggest busts of the 2010s.
For who?
Dallas and the Raiders.
I don't have to go that way. I can go Buffalo and Detroit too. I really need to make that block too, and that will put pressure on them to get that square.
There's a point.
Yep. Buffalo and Detroit. I gotta come up with somebody. Oh,
I think this would be a
one.
lot easier than it is.
A running back that you probably won't think of is either a Lion or a Bill. It's not his most notable team.
Well, you were right that when you said I probably won't think of.
You probably won't actually remember that he was a Buffalo Bill, but he was that useless there.
Well, he's not OJ. Oh, great for saying he's useless. That makes it even easier, right?
Well, he was useless in Buffalo.
Detroit.
Did we win?
Was there any other? No.
So, JT,
I've just been stalling, dude.
JT, the hint I gave for Detroit Buffalo, a running back that's not most known for either Buffalo or Detroit. You probably won't even remember he played for Buffalo. And then this one was a linebacker drafted in the 2010s, considered one of the biggest busts of the 2010s.
Dallas, Las Vegas.
I will say this one's probably easier.
Is it Reggie
You got
Bush?
20 seconds.
I'll say Reggie Bush.
That is a correct answer.
Thank God. Great
Reggie
piss,
Bush
dude.
played
Great
for the
piss.
Bills, and I'm pretty sure he had negative yards for the season, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Ben and Sean, your 3 minutes starts now. You can go for the win or try and block.
Block.
Hey. What do you
No
think,
balls,
Ben?
no glory. Go for the win.
So the linebacker bust in the 2010s was drafted by the Raiders.
Oh, you know what? I think I got one. Can you mind, Sean?
No, go ahead.
Okay, I think I got this one. Raiders, Dallas, Jason Witten, tight end.
Yeah. Yes.
Holy shit, that is a correct answer. Yeah.
For the
I
win.
didn't even
Jason
think of that
Witten?
one.
I know he
Wait,
played
wait,
for like 1 year or something with the
J-Dub,
Raiders. And
yeah.
I think
Jason Witten played 1 year with the Raiders. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. See, I didn't know that to begin with. So, want to help me?
The linebacker I was thinking of, Rolando McClain.
Ooh, I wouldn't have been able to.
I remember
Anyone
McClain
remembers
because he.
that name?
Look, if I'm not mistaken, he played with the Ravens too.
For a year, yep.
Yeah.
Went for the Raiders for like 2 years, the Ravens for a year, and then the Cowboys for like 2 years.
only got one
Who was
spot
the
to
Raider
go.
and the Lion?
Oh, we don't have any spots to go. What the fuck am I looking at?
Raider Lion. I don't actually come up with people before this. I'm coming up with people on the fly. I literally have a wheel spin app, and I just put all the teams in there, and whatever team pops up, I just go side, top, and then next board. And then I'm just coming up with players on the fly.
Are we going to end the game now? JT's got to take off.
Oh yeah, we can end it here then. JT, you want to take a second to promote yourself?
Sure. So you can find all my written work on Bucks Report. You can find my podcast, Typical nights 9:30, the Creamsicle Chronicle podcast. We're taking a little mini hiatus right now here in the off season, so until then, you can find me right here.
All right,
buddy.
And happy vacation.
See you next week.
Beautiful days.
Cat's last day is tomorrow.
I want to see a suntan on you next week. All right.
All right, I'll catch y'all later.
Later, bud.
Later, dude. All right, I guess I'll just run down some of these quick. Darrell Revis, Olivier Vernon, and Arizona Green Bay. Can I come up with one quick?
KC in New York was Darrell Revis. When did he play with KC?
Oh, the Giants. Cleveland is
For like 1 or 2 years. Odell Beckham, yeah. Olivier Vernon was the one I came up with right off the bat for some reason.
Jets and Green
Muhammad
Bay. Jets and Green Bay.
here.
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers,
yeah.
Arizona, Green Bay. Kyler
What's
Murray.
the middle
which
one?
will probably be there in a few years. So.
Oh gosh. What's the middle one on the left?
Cleveland, Arizona. Baker Mayfield's going to take over
Giants.
Kyler Murray's job.
That's the Giants. Okay.
Yeah.
Giants and KC. Kadarius Toney.
Yeah, so we got Kadarius Toney, OBJ, and Giants and Green Bay.
Jets, Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers. Duh.
Yeah, we got that one.
Don said that.
And then Jets, Cleveland, we could get a 3 in a row here. Sheldon Richardson, I believe, played for Cleveland.
Yes, he did.
And then we almost had a 3 in a row here. Arizona, KC.
Maybe Frank Clark if he doesn't re-sign with the Chiefs.
Maybe.
What happened to Sheldon Richardson, man? I was so high on that guy at one time, man. And then
he's in Minnesota, isn't he?
Falls off the radar. Yeah, but you don't hear anything about him. I mean, during the season, he disappears.
I mean, he's solid, but he's nothing.
He's nothing
special.
Nothing like he was supposed to be.
Well, he also came in as an edge rusher, if I'm not mistaken, and he's playing D tackle pretty much his entire career. So
yeah,
that plays a large part of it.
Very true.
Okay, guys, I got to cut out. So, want to end the show?
Yeah,
now?
I was thinking we'll just wrap this up. Sean, you want to take a second to promote yourself here before we wrap this up?
Absolutely. What is going on, people? It's your boy, Sean Spencer. Want to have that dynamic duo. Let's talk football. As you know, we're doing Let's Talk College Football. Saturday we're off, but we'll be back next Tuesday talking about wide receivers. Hopefully have Nathan Snell on the show to talk about the 2023 Maryland Terrapins. And check out Monday nights, Diversity with Delilah at 7:30. And then right after that at about 8 or 8:30, myself and Nicholas Rosario on our new show, Truth Be Told, where we talk about anything. This week the topic of the episode is we're not getting any younger. And it's kind of a look at kind of us and our age. I'm turning 40 this year. He just turned 50. And then our parents are not getting any younger and things of that nature. So stay tuned. Definitely tune into that, man. It gets real. It's very serious. And we'll definitely get y'all all in there because it's good conversation. So, yep. That's where we're at, man. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for hopping on,
man. Enjoy it every time.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Ben, you want to take a second to promote yourself?
Yeah, I'm on here every Thursday nights. I'm also on Have At It tomorrow night. It should be a very good episode because they normally are. We just talk about anything and everything. And I will have more beer for tomorrow night. So we get to keep my semi-drunken self. If anybody wants to hop on, I will send that.
The topic of that show is going to be Ben's haircut.
That's right. I'm going with Ben Affleck, just got married to J-Lo, has a kind of calm it down a little bit kind of look.
Can we see you popping bottles, please, for Las Vegas, man? I mean, act like y'all actually won a championship, man. Oh, okay, there you go.
But anyway, I will get on my crazy self tomorrow night. Have at it 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. I am going to do a Let's Fuck with Ben episode within the next. Maybe I'll do one this weekend. I'll throw the details in as soon as I do that. I'll let everybody know. In the Ben Zone, you can also catch me on my YouTube channel at Ben Cornett 9015, and my Twitter handle is BennyBoy702. And Face the Heels every Monday night wrestling show, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Usually Nick Rosario joins me on that one when he's available. Sean Spencer won't because he doesn't have the courage to come on and face my challenge.
I'm right here, baby. I'm right here. I'm right here. Don't start with me.
Sean, this is not Face the Heels. This is unavailable. I need you to be on that show.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
Right. You got that? All right. Mr. Commander, Mr. Sam Howell.
That's right. Keep picking against us.
I will. Gladly. Thank you. And that's pretty much it.
All right. All right, and I'll throw my shit out there. So as Sean said, me and him do Let's Talk College Football. Saturdays once the season's going. For now, when we can't do Saturdays, we do Tuesdays. Tuesdays during the season, and when there's something to talk about, I'll do Restoring the Roar, my Lions show on the North Sports Dynasty Network. You can catch me most Fridays for North Sports Dynasty with Andrew, Sid, Chris, and Kyle.
The Canadian Jack show you got going on.
Oh my god, that how did that shit start?
I farted, okay?
Oh